Alright. Hello guys, it is Apollo or a Senpai, depending on which time period this is, because I joined the Call of Duty clan name. It's called Zoxify, and so it's gonna be Zoxify Senpai, but my channel name is still Apollo. Alright, so this is the time I'm telling. Alright, so this is a story where I'm telling you about the time I ran away from the cops. Alright, I was like about 9 and stuff. Alright, hold up. Alright, so when I was 9, I always had these 4 friends. Alright, they were named Jimmy, John, Tom, and Timmy. I'm just gonna name them that because I don't want to like say their names. Alright, so when I was 9, we always used to do. When I was younger, we always used to do stupid stuff on the weekends, on the summer. Alright, so one day I went with John. John is alright. So let me tell you the age. So John was the oldest. He was, at that time, he was 15. And then his younger brother, I'm just gonna say, Jimmy was 7. I mean, no, John wasn't the oldest. It was Tom. Tom, he was 16. And then his younger brother, I'm just gonna say, Timmy, he was like 7. Alright, so we all did, so one day we went to the park. Well, one day, Jimmy, John, and we went to the park. Well, first we went to the store and bought us some water balloons. It was like $50. It was 50. It wasn't $50. It was 50 water balloons in a pack for like $1 or $1.50. I forgot. And so we bought like $7 worth of water balloons. So I'm not gonna do the math. So I'm just gonna estimate they're probably about 400. And that's estimation. I don't know. I'm not doing the math. All right. So Jimmy and John. So we're at the park. We seen Tom and Timmy. So Tom and Timmy, their father worked at a construction site, and so he usually brought home stuff. So one day he brought paint. So we were having. So then Jimmy, Tom, all of us, we just like started playing with the water balloons, and Tom, I forgot, is the oldest. Tom is who's the oldest. He went back home. So we were playing there. About like 10 minutes later, he comes back with a bucket of paint and this like little drainer that the packs of water balloons come in. So we were just using that. So we put the paint. He was like, "Oh, I got an idea." We were like, "What is it?" He was like, "Let's put the paint inside of the water balloons. And let's play like that." We were all like, okay. He said that it was washable paint. So we all thought it was washable paint. So, but Timmy didn't say anything because I think he knew at that time. So when we were playing, but we had like plastic bags over us, like just in case it would mess up our clothes. So then Tom, the oldest, he took a water balloon and threw it at a car. So we were at the park. There's a street right in front of it, and that's where the cars pass. So he threw a balloon with paint inside at a car. So we were like, what in the world is wrong with him? So then his little brother, I swear, the second he just looked at him, he looked back at the water balloons, looked back at him, and then he looked at the car speeding. So then the car stopped, and the older brother, he picked up the bucket full of water balloons, and then he started running. He just left us there. So he was running. So then we all followed him. So then the car, it seemed like, so we were just standing, like inside of this little store, making sure the car didn't come back. So we seen him like twice, and went around the park. So then the car left. It was like 15 minutes later. We went back. And once we went back, we seen that it was these little kids. They were playing. And so then it was like they probably got the paint on them that was on the floor, because they were literally, they had the paint all over their hands. So it was like they must have like got in trouble, because once we got back, they weren't there, and the car wasn't there, and the only thing we seen was the cop car parked outside, like outside the gate, and then it was the little kids there. So then they were like asking them questions. The kids, they weren't like that little. They were probably like 10, or like older than me at that time. So it was crazy. So they got in trouble, and then once the cops leave, I swear, Tom, he looks at us. He says, "I'm gonna do it," and then we were like, "No, don't do it." He takes a balloon. He takes like two of them. It was like red and blue paint, I believe. And he threw them at the cop car. So at that moment, the cops, they weren't in the car. So then when they got back, we were hiding. So then Tom threw another balloon at the car. And so then they literally seen, they were looking right at Tom. Because, I don't know, he's black, so they probably thought that he was up to something. So then oh my goodness, they were looking right at him once he threw it. I don't think he's seen them. So then they literally come chasing us. Oh, I was so scared. And so we still had the water balloons. I don't know why. We should have just dropped them. So we were running. We were running as fast as we could, non-stop, just running, straight running. So then we look back. The cops aren't there anymore. We keep running straight to like try to get to the house. And then once we turn the corner, the cops are right there. Oh my gosh, it was like the most craziest, funniest time. At that moment, I wasn't funny, but looking back at it, I mean, at that moment it wasn't funny, but looking at it back now, it was hilarious, hysterically hilarious. I don't know how to pronounce like I don't know if I said that right. Hysterical, and it was hilarious. So put that together, it was so funny. All right, so then at that moment, oh my goodness, I felt like if the only thing was in my mind is please do not tell my mom. Please do not tell my mom. So it was like it was summertime, so I didn't want to get in trouble in summertime. Like who wants to get in trouble in summertime? So then we were all there. We weren't doing anything, and then so we were just standing there. The cops were looking right at us. So then they got out the car. Tom, oh my goodness, he was like, guys, run, run, run. So we were all running back. So the cops were inside the car, so of course they're gonna catch us. So Tom, he just threw the bucket full of water balloons. He launches the bucket straight at the car. The thing landed right in front of it. If it hit it, they would have had to pay. So then they chase us, and then like 10 minutes later, they found us, and then they like confront us and like, oh guys, why are you doing that? So then Tom's parents had to like pay a fee for vandalism because of him. Alright, that was all. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Apollo or Senpai signing out. Peace.